Alright, what is up, Transformer fans? It's the video review of Transformers Prime Beast Hunter's Cyberverse Commander Class Shockwave. I've been waiting for this guy for a very long time, and I couldn't find him, and I finally found him. So here he is, in his little tank mode. You can see here he is kind of the weird alien crab-looking tank. He does have a firing missile that stores right here. If you push on this little top part of the cannon is separate pieces, you push right here, and it fires, so you can see the cannon does that. And just for, sorry, I went under the desk to get the missile. Just for this review, I'm not going to leave this missile in there because it's it gets in the way. But he's pretty big for a tank. As you can see here, he is to Optimus Prime. He's pretty big, really big actually. So he's a big guy. A couple complaints I have with the tank mode is the front here, the legs that are the front treads. You can see they do fold up, make the little wheel right here, but they don't really tab in. They just kind of sit there. So they kind of like to fold up on you and not want to be where they're supposed to be. But he does roll. You can see the little wheels down there roll, and there are wheels in the back of the tank that spin as well, and there's kind of a little detail in there that spins when you spin the wheel. So, and then these wheels have some texture. But anyway, he's big and he's cool. So transformation is what you want to do first. You want to take the cannon, and it pegs in to the top, and you just kind of want to pull it up and point it straight up to the sky. Then what you want to do is you want to take these panels here, and they come down to the side, and then this whole arm piece comes out, and that's got the shoulder and everything in it, and you just kind of want to slot the shoulder back into place like that, and then straighten the arm up, and then this panel here folds back up. So there's that. You just kind of straighten it up. And I was getting his cannon to sit, but it's not doing it now. Then what you want to do is you want to take the head right here and flip it up, close this panel up, and then take these pieces back here and straighten them out. Untab the arm from his butt, bring that whole arm assembly around, straighten out that arm. Then you can take this panel right here and it untabs and then lifts up, and then that bends down, and then this comes up and makes his chest, so from the front of the tank. Then what you do is you take these treads and they kind of fold back along the back of the tank, and then these little fins flip up and they tab in back there. Then it's just a matter of bringing the legs down and straightening them, and you kind of bring them down like this, and then you rotate them like that, and then straighten the knees, and then you take the feet and you flip the feet out, and then you just kind of stand him up, and there you have Shockwave in his robot mode. Very neat. It looks very accurate. More accurate than the Voyager, I would say. I really like the shiny purple plastic that's on him, and I really like the shiny kind of silver here. The one problem with him is that these feet don't lock into place, so he can kind of have a tendency to rock back, and the wheels hit the ground, so he kind of rolls. But it's a balance issue. You just kind of have to position him to where he does not want to tilt back like so. But yeah, you can see right there, that's what him wanting to tilt back. So I wish they kind of would have put like a ratchet where it would click right there, but it doesn't. Anyway, here's a spin around. He does kind of have the hose molded into his back, which is really neat. I like that a whole lot. But yeah, there he is. Let me pull his little missile here. Okay, it's in there, and you can see now why I don't want it in, because when it's in, he can't put his little cannon arm down. It just looks really dumb. So, I'm going to go ahead and compare him real quick. Here he is with his master, Megatron. You can see there, he's roughly just a little bit shorter than Megatron. And then his creation, Predaking. And Predaking is also just a little bit taller than him. So you can see that. So very good size class. He's really beefy though. He's really wide and kind of stocky, I would say. So there's that. posability for him, he doesn't have anything, anything at the head. But he does have a full shoulder ball joint, and then the shoulder pads are like articulated, so you can spin the whole arm. And like if you want, you could leave it like this to where he's kind of folding his arm up like that. But if you want him to lift his arm up further, you can tilt the shoulder. It's just the shoulder guard is individually articulated, and that does have an in and out swivel. He has a ball joint here on this arm. Same deal with the shoulder, and also a ball joint here at the bottom of this gun. So that's the same. Nothing at the waist except for thigh articulation, which goes in and out like that. And then he does have a swivel at the knee and a bend at the knee. Then the foot also kind of flexes a little bit. But other than that, he is pretty basic. So I like him a lot. If only like a couple of the little flaws could be fixed. I really like the paint on him. You know, it's got the shiny purple and there's black everywhere and the gray. It just all comes together really nicely. He looks nice. So if only a couple little things with articulation could have been fixed, it would be phenomenal as a commander class. But anyway, I like him a lot. I'd pick him up if you see him. And thank you for viewing this video, and goodbye!